Hello and welcome back to On The Go with myself, Barry and Basit. Arsenal are in terrific form and we are looking forward to Arsenal Manchester United in this episode and definitely Arsenal dealing so far because they've brought in new faces and obviously Trossard is on the face of everything right now. So when we come back, we're going to be discussing everything.
Great feet from Trossard.
That's a lovely ball over the top and a brilliant finish. It's Trossard with the goal. It is
Better late than never, but
Yeah.
Arsenal started a January transfer window
Yeah.
with Trossard.
Yeah.
Is that a bargain?
I would not say it's a bargain because 20 plus 20 million euros or pounds is quite much for a 28-year-old in this. But with what he can,
with the fact that it's even
with the
6
fact
months.
that exactly with the fact that it's 6 months left in his contract, and I think at the same time I won't call it a bargain because he's quite an experienced player in the Premier League and I know what he can offer.
I mean, I think that's why it's a bargain though. The fact that it's 20 million and it's very experienced.
Definitely, I think
Or 28 years.
to me, we can't say he's a bargain until we see him start. And I think that's what you can say at Teta in his press conference, saying he's ready to start, he's ready to play against Manchester United. So I'm not surprised. So I think he's a good sign. He's a better option than Modric that wanted to risk, and we'll see Modric probably playing
second fiddle to
Martinelli at the moment, except
even to Sterling. If Sterling is coming back.
Exactly, or maybe if you see Martinelli is injured or something, but
Yeah.
Modric's performance will have been open. Maybe let's see what he can prove in the training ground. Maybe after a month or so, he can start playing.
Yeah,
And the pressure of that 100 million will be too much for him. So I think it's a better option to go for Trossard, and let's see what he can bring for us against Manchester United.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. The fact that Modric is playing for Chelsea and he's not even guaranteed a starting lineup.
Yeah.
And definitely Arsenal will be assigned Trossard, and Trossard obviously is not guaranteed a starting lineup, but he's been in form.
Yeah.
He's been in form for Brighton. He's been in form for Brighton, scoring goals and making assists. And looking at the stats between Arsenal attackers, he's been actually good enough to say, okay, it's good enough to play for Arsenal football team this
definitely.
season. Looking at that photo shoot for Trossard compared to Modric, what do you have to say about both photo shoots?
Yeah, definitely. That speaks a lot about the energy that we have in Arsenal at the moment, and also the energy that is in Chelsea. A lot of toxic decisions, and there will be toxicity in that.
Buying players with money.
Not only that, because
not with projects.
They are claiming it's with project, but there's going to be a lot of toxicity in that dressing room at the moment, because with the likes of Sterling, now they are signing Madueke and all. You don't expect them to be happy with each other, and and a lot of them are coming to push out the Odes or claiming Odes, which they are maybe they're just using their first or second season.
Absolutely.
So I'm not surprised. But when you talk about Modric and Trossard's photo shoots, Trossard one is absolutely superb, very confident pictures and all. But Modric, you could see that he was an asshole to go to Chelsea. He was an asshole because to see him snitch Arsenal with the kind of twerking he was doing for Arsenal to come to Arsenal is very disappointing, and you could see it in the photo shoot. It was just the straight face and all. So I'm happy that Trossard is here.
I think Modric was bought with money, so you could see it in his face that he doesn't really know much about Chelsea and as Chelsea's project. He got the money he wanted and he flew to Chelsea.
Yeah.
But Trossard, you could see he's excited about what's going on in Arsenal this season and right now, and you could see it in his smiles.
Yeah, definitely.
He was excited.
Yeah.
Looking at the other transfer targets that Arsenal have been looking at, with the Polish defender and centre back.
Yeah.
That played in the World Cup in Qatar.
Yeah.
And definitely, look, we are hearing rumors of Camavinga on loan.
Yeah.
Do you think Camavinga's loan will be similar to Odegaard if he performs? We go all in for him in summer, and definitely the right back will move out of it. What do you think about those options?
Yeah, I think a lot of smart signings from Edu and Arteta, because you can see the 95 million is being spread out, and we bid in for Modric is being spread out to almost 3 players now.
Absolutely.
And when you talk about the centre back, I think we've been crying for Arsenal fans have been crying so much for a competitor for Gabriel. So to see that competitor coming in form of one of the best centre back in Italian football, Serie A, and it's good to see. It's good to see, and I can't wait to see our new signings. And
it looks like it's going to be done by Sunday.
Yeah, definitely. Like, whenever it's done, we are ready to see him and watch him and support him. And but when you talk about the right back, I think his name is Fresh Snyder, and I think to see Cedric go will be sad, but when we talk about the project we are into now, we need more young players and more hungry players. Cedric has achieved a lot in his football career, and Arteta went for him as a low risk signing. But now, I think it's time for us to see a young player that can learn off of the likes of Ben White and Tomiyasu, and that's a good signing. And good signing if it comes, if it can happen. And yeah, so
the Camavinga,
I think you know how much I rate Camavinga anyway.
Absolutely.
You know how much I rate him, and I think he's been on Arsenal's list since before he went to Real Madrid, and and if he can get that done as a loan, and it's going to be good, and if he can perform, why not? We get him full and spend more into the midfield position, because and then he's going to in January in the summer, so for free. So it's a good signing for us if he can come in.
You're absolutely right. If Eneni goes without an option of extension, it is a good option for Camavinga to have Camavinga, even for this just 6 months. But let's focus on Manchester United, or Arsenal Manchester United at Emirates Stadium.
Yeah, sure.
17:30, I think, on Sunday.
Yeah, that's 5:30.
No Casemiro. What were you thinking when you were watching that match? And when Casemiro had the yellow card, you knew how we celebrated.
I think you heard Now FC what is tweeted immediately. That yellow card got up from the ref, and I think that's the most celebrated yellow card I've seen in my career. In my career of watching, I mean,
Since you've been watching football.
So to see Casemiro go off is not a good thing, because we want to see one of the best players playing in top games. So, but now we can see him, and it's a good. If it's a good moment for Arsenal, why not? If any help you can get to win the trophy, I don't care. Even if they get maybe 3. Even Rashford gets injured, I don't give a fuck. Sorry for the swear words, but definitely I don't give a heck about it, because we need all we need to every luck that we can get to win the trophy. So Casemiro's yellow card, very disappointing to see him get that kind of yellow card. It's very disappointing. The way he went to commit foolishly, and Ten Hag too can be blamed, but everything is left for a player to be smart enough, and I think he wasn't smart enough. And anyway, Manchester United didn't play well in the second half, and that's why they found themselves in the position by losing 2 points. They're losing 2 points and also losing Casemiro on the way. So I don't care.
You're absolutely right. I think, like you said, the decision from Casemiro was awful. But I also think what do you call his name? Ten Hag, the coach, had a decision to make. Okay, it's fine that you say take a game at a time. That's fine. But the fact that 70 minutes, 80 minutes, you're cruising the game, and all you could do was take off Eriksen and take off Anthony for midfielders, while you know that Casemiro.
But you know Anthony didn't play well.
That's fine.
Didn't play well in the match,
but
so
knowing the fact that Casemiro could be out of you can take Casemiro off at 70th, 80th minute. You didn't do that.
They've not won the game, and
they've not won the game.
It's smart for him.
But I think if you bring on extra, if you remove Anthony for extra midfielder, or for a centre back, then you move another forward, maybe Fernandes, for a defensive midfielder. That is fair enough.
Yeah,
That's fair enough,
that's
but
what he did.
no.
Because if you check what happened, he brought McTominay in
Yes.
before removing Casemiro.
Yeah.
But McTominay at the same time, he got a yellow card earlier than Casemiro. So automatically it opens Casemiro up
But I mean,
to make fouls
if
instead.
you remove Anthony and put in a centre back, remove Casemiro and put in another midfielder, which is Fred, instead of removing Ericsson, I think that's fair enough.
That's
to
smart
seal the
also.
game. You have 5 centre backs, 2 midfielders, and definitely Casemiro will be safe for Arsenal. But I mean, it's unfortunate. I think Arsenal will dominate the midfield. But let's see how that goes.
Yeah, definitely.
But what do you think Arsenal needs to avoid to win this match?
I think a lot of things that affected us last season was the fact that we were vulnerable in counter attack. So and with the form of Rashford right now, that's the last thing we need to do in this match. Ben White needs to be smart when he needs to push forward and when he needs to drop back.
Absolutely.
That is very important. If we can get that done, I'm very 100% sure with the form Zinchenko is in at the moment, we're going to dominate the midfield. But what matters now is not being vulnerable in counter attack. So that's key.
And you're absolutely right. We have to make sure that we are not caught in the transitions.
Yeah.
Knowing the fact that Rashford would definitely be sitting up, waiting for the counter attack. What they call him, Malacia or Shaw will be vulnerable to Saka's one-on-ones.
Yeah.
And that would help Arsenal attack that place and that position, and obviously Odegaard would pair with Saka to make things happen. Yeah. Looking at the way the match went in Old Trafford, do you think Smith Rowe will be important in this match, and do you think Partey will be important, knowing that he didn't play in the match?
I think that's a good point, because Partey was very big. Was a very big miss for us in that match. Lokonga showed his inexperience with some of the goals we conceded, and having Partey in this match, I wish we can go into the predictions right now, but we can't. But I'm definitely sure Arsenal is going to win this game.
I'm definitely rooting for Arsenal. Definitely Arsenal fans. So who else are we going to be rooting for? Do you think with Nketiah, what do you think he can do? Because I think Arsenal fans will push us all the way.
Yeah.
Arsenal fans will push us all the way, and we need to go at it. Do you think Nketiah will score?
I think Nketiah scored last season and they disqualified it.
We got a penalty from it.
We got a penalty from it, and but he performed well in that match. Even though he was not performing this good. Because I said this in my last fan camp. I was so impressed with Nketiah. He was underrated in that match. He worked his socks off for them for us to win that North London derby, and if he can do that again this match, I'm sure he will be at the end of one of the chances, and I'm sure he's going to perform.
I think we've gotten to that position or the time where we should take a prediction, and I hope you guys can also take your prediction under the comments. But what do you think Arsenal will play against Manchester United? What do you think the prediction will be? I want the score. I want a game. I know you understand what I mean.
Okay. If Arsenal can perform so well the way we did against Tottenham, I think we can get a clean sheet, and I'm rooting for a 3-0 win, a statement win, 3-0 statement win. I'm thinking Nketiah is going to score, Saka is going to score, and maybe we get a Shaka boom. So if we can get that, what a perfect day for us. So I think those three, I'm thinking they're going to score. We're going to have 3-0 win.
That's a good prediction. For me, if I have to predict, I'll definitely go for an Arsenal win. I'll go for a 2-0 win for a matter of fact, because I don't think Manchester United have vulnerable this season. So far last few months, I don't think they've been vulnerable. So I'll go for a 2-0 win. I'll go for Nketiah to score, but definitely I don't think Shaka will. I don't think we'll get a Shaka ball. I think we'll get a screamer from Partey. That's what I think we'll get. Or a screamer from Ben White. Who can tell?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think that's good prediction from you too. But I think what you don't know, what you have forgotten right now is the fact that Casemiro is not going to play in the game. Their midfield will be dominated by Arsenal players. We'll be swimming, Zinchenko and all will be making our squares, our triangles. We are going to dominate that game, and I'm very, very sure to watch that match. I'm very excited to watch that match, and definitely your prediction is good, but I'm thinking mine will be better.
I mean, let's see whose predictions would come out great,
Yeah.
but let's hope Arsenal, most importantly, get the win,
Yeah.
and we extend our lead to 8 points. See you on Sunday.
Come on, you Gunners.